Are you waiting for God? Because people will say, "Oh yeah, I believe, I'm a Christian. I go to church every week. I go to church twice a week. I'm with the youth group. I'm with the senior trip or whatever. I'm with the retreat. All this stuff. I knit for homeless, for orphans or whatever, and but someone will say, well, I want this woman or I want this man. And they say, okay, what happens if you don't get him or her in the next 10 years? Will you still wait? You always say, okay, well, I've got to settle with somebody. I'm not waiting the rest of my life. For justice, how long are you waiting for justice? I've waited for decades for justice. Decades I've been waiting. I've waited for decades to get married to the same woman if she be found faithful to God. How long will you wait? If you say, well, I'm in trouble, but I have to work 3 jobs, are you trusting God? That's a lot of the problem with politics. People say, well, how can people get fed? How can people get a roof over their head? The government has made it increasingly harder, especially in California, to get housing. They made it harder and harder to get housing. You say, well, I'm just going to make a lean-to or something. Oh, you can't live in that. Well, I own the property. You can't live in that. And then they bring in foreigners, and they've got to meet all the specifications for building a house, and all the specifications for selling a house, all the specifications for renting a house, all this government garbage. And somebody says, "Well, I'll just build a shack on land, a dirt floor. Oh, you can't do that. You can't do that. We'll take you out of there." That's the government making things difficult. You need to trust in God. When the government makes things difficult, trust in God. Wait for God. He'll give you your daily food. The Bible says He will give you your daily food. Trust God. I was called to missions in 1995, I think. I went on my first trip in 2024, and it wasn't to where God originally called me. Wait on God. If you wait decades, just expect it.